Shalom. My name is Yehoshua Ya'acov. This is being made from Jerusalem. I'm supposed to talk up. Okay. Um, I was formerly Michael O'Donnell. I'm an American citizen. I lived for 22 years in Jerusalem. Yes, Henry, I agree. Uh, One of the most important attributes of a president is character, and certainly I think that I would tend to agree with you that John McCain certainly wins the gold medal when it comes to character. Um, um, I would say that there's another attribute that surpasses character, and that's courage. And Barack Obama has that, and he gets the gold in courage. And I think if I had to match the two in the secondary or tertiary contest, which is humility, I think Barack would get that as well. But in any event, let's get to the ideas that go beyond courage and character, and that is the content. And we have a phenomenon globally, which is the collapse of the local reality, which defines the end of man and mankind's exile. First observed in 1991, repeated 1992 with the collapse of communism in Russia and Yugoslavia, subsequently 1995, 2001, 2003, etc., around the world. The local reality was giving to receive, I give, I get, and it has collapsed. It ends the exile of man and mankind, and the new quantum reality, which is redemption, is receiving to give, kabel b'shvilatet in Hebrew, in English, receive to give. That's the central organizing principle of the new East-West convergence model, Humanomics. It's trilogy Humanomics. I'm the author of 2,500 pages, will be published on the web with a few hundred graphics. But the most important part of that is the new economic paradigm. And that is the game plan for the next president of the United States, whether it be John or whether it be Barack. Is a secondary consideration. The primary consideration is that the new national platform development policy for America and Americans in 2009 will be the new economic paradigm, mandated in law to develop a world-class global technological infrastructure, and making America, in order to make America the most competitive economy in the world for the next century. It'll create tens of thousands of jobs a month at the end of year 1 through year 11 and 12, which will achieve full employment. It will triple the gross domestic product at the completion of the cycle of 20 years. It will take an investment of 4 to 5 trillion, amortized. 60% of that investment supply side will come from the G9 and the other 40% from America. It will eliminate the national debt, the trade deficit. There will be no Social Security deficit. There will be full national health insurance for everyone, free, and free education. And there will be surpluses sufficient to deal with the extreme and awesome problems of the third world or less developed countries, particularly and probably most particularly AIDS, disease, famine, the food supply, and illiteracy. Having said all of that, it's a win-win situation. This is the program. This is the platform, the plan, the program. It's based upon world-class science and international content, specifically Humanomics in general and Receive It to Give in particular. I'm the author of the new economic paradigm, and I know, Henry, you'll be very pleased with this. And which reminds me, we had, I don't know if he's still alive because I haven't been in touch, but Dr. Emilio Culiado endorsed the new economic paradigm 20 years ago. Okay, so, but talk and talkless. The things that he should have done, he didn't do. Now it's not needed. If you go into Google and you Google and ask about Humanomics and the new economic paradigm, pretty much the world can tell you it's voted with its feet, its mind, its intelligence, its cognitive capacities. It's recognized. Tens of millions of people around the world, and soon hundreds of millions of people. I'm the author of Humanomics again. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov, formerly Michael O'Donnell, named after the captain, Michael Francis O'Donnell, Royal Dublin Fusilier, world hero. War hero. And the the other side of the family, my father's mother was the world welterweight champion of the world, turn of the century, Patrick Sweeney. Got so that nobody would fight him. Well, anyway, so I come from a good line of scrappy fighters that know. And thank God I had to be after the wrestling match, the troubles that I've had for the 22 years under house arrest in Israel with the Bolsheviks. That the minute that I made this video, they stay and they watch and they listen to my phone calls, and I'm under virtual house arrest. So it'll be a miracle if this video doesn't get on. But if this one doesn't get online, 100 others will, 1,000 others will. But these Bolsheviks will never silence me, and they've threatened my life and stole my property and my name. But bullshit, I'm still alive and well, thank God. And all they do is harass every day. That's the best they can do. The man of character and courage has to stand up to these feeble-minded imbeciles that think they have the ideas with which to lead men and mankind. The leader of the free world, and of America in particular, is going to have the courage to stand up to these people and to their feeble-minded ideas, because they've destroyed so much in the world, and that's why communism collapsed. And its facelift socialism is as corrupt and as bankrupt as its predecessor. Having said that, I got a little steam off my chest. Henry, the wake-up call is that the world has changed. There's a new reality. The leader of the free world, the leader of America in the free world, has to be young, brilliant, intelligent, articulate, and very, very innovative, and absolutely capable of thinking out of the box. That is not John McCain. I love him. He's an authentic war hero. I respect him, but he isn't the leader that we need now. I've said all that I have to say. I'm the author of the New Economic Paradigm. I endorse this message. I endorse Barack Obama, and I respect John McCain. And if he is the leader, if he is the choice of America, I will see that he has the New Economic Paradigm and the ability to execute fully the world-class global technological infrastructure, the plan and program to make America the most competitive economy in the world. Because that's a responsibility that I have to Americans. I have 3 children that are growing up there. So I thank you for listening. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov in Jerusalem, and forgive me for my little outburst. But when I made this first video, it was taken down because I said things that were undesirable to the screening committee, and we have a terrible situation in Israel. But this too will overcome. Thank you for listening. I'm Yehoshua Ya'acov in Jerusalem, formerly Michael O'Donnell.